Physical body, the visible material shell that walks the earth. This is the body we are most familiar with, the one we can touch, measure, and manipulate. Made of flesh, bones, blood, and organs, it responds to gravity, time, and the laws of nature. It has needs: food, water, sleep, movement, and it has limits. It ages, it gets sick, it dies. But beneath its biological complexity lies something more mysterious. It is not self-sustaining, it does not move on its own. In esoteric understanding, the physical body is like a dense garment worn by subtler forces. It is a finely tuned instrument, but not the musician. Its vitality comes from the subtler layers of our being. The ancients saw the body as sacred, a temple housing the spirit. Though it is the lowest and densest of the 7 layers, it is not inferior, it is the foundation. Just as a cathedral must have strong stone walls to hold its spiritual resonance, so must the body be stable to house higher states of consciousness. Etheric body, the energy field that powers, repairs, and animates the physical form. This is the life force sheath, invisible to most, yet essential to all. It is composed of subtle energy currents and pathways, known in various traditions as prana, chi, or vital force. It mirrors the physical body in shape but exists on a higher frequency. In traditional Chinese medicine, the etheric body corresponds to the meridian system. In Indian yogic thought, it governs the chakras and nadis. The etheric body functions like an electrical grid. It delivers vitality to the physical cells, circulates healing energy, and acts as a bridge between the body and the inner realms. When it's strong and vibrant, the physical body remains resilient and full of life. When it's blocked or weakened, illness often follows. Some clairvoyants and energy healers can perceive this body as a glowing aura or light field. It's dynamic, constantly shifting with thoughts, emotions, environment, and spiritual practice. In the hierarchy of consciousness, this is the engine room, quiet, often unnoticed, but absolutely essential. Astral body, the realm of feelings, longings, and the dream world. This body is formed of emotion, desire, and sensation. It is where you feel joy, sorrow, love, rage, fear, lust, and hope. Every emotional reaction you've ever had arises from this level. It gives color to experience, depth to relationships, and momentum to choices. In dreams, the astral body often detaches from the physical and roams free. This is why dreams feel so vivid and symbolic. They are experienced in the astral realm, where thought and feeling create instant realities. The astral plane is highly sensitive and impressionable. Just as wind creates ripples on the surface of a lake, so too do thoughts, moods, and even music stir the waters of the emotional body. This is where attachments and aversions dwell, the emotional fuel of karma. Mental body, the layer of thought, perception, and belief. This body is where your thoughts live. It's where your mind constructs ideas, analyzes information, judges right from wrong, and spins endless inner dialogue. It houses both the conscious mind, what you're aware of now, and the subconscious, memories, habits, and conditioned responses. The mental body doesn't just process external data, it creates internal realities. It forms the beliefs through which you interpret the world. If those beliefs are distorted, rooted in fear, separation, or ego, the mental body becomes a prison. But when tuned to truth, it becomes a compass. This is also the layer where the ego emerges, the sense of I and mine. While ego is not inherently bad, it often obscures the deeper self and clings to identity, comparison, and control. When this body is harmonized through reflection, study, and meditation, it becomes like a crystal clear lens, perceiving reality as it is, rather than through the fog of conditioning. Causal body, the storehouse of soul wisdom, purpose, and karmic memory. This body is more subtle than emotion or thought. It doesn't speak in language or sensation, but in knowing. It is the seat of intuition, spiritual insight, and the repository of all your experiences across time. It records not only what you've done, but why, the intentions and motivations behind your actions. This is where your karmic blueprint lives, the lessons you came to learn, the gifts you came to give, the wounds you came to heal. It's your higher intelligence overseeing your life story from a deeper perspective. Most people are unaware of this layer. but it quietly steers the ship. It's the voice that says, "This path feels right," or "That person feels familiar." It knows your true direction long before your conscious mind catches up. To awaken this body is to align with your soul's purpose, living not out of reaction or habit, but from the wisdom of your deepest self. Spiritual body, the realm of divine love, unity, and transcendence. Here we leave behind the personal self and begin to taste the universal. The Buddhic body is the layer where duality dissolves. You no longer see yourself as separate from others, but as interconnected parts of one vast cosmic web. This body radiates unconditional love, not as a feeling, but as a state of being. It is marked by spontaneous compassion, deep peace, and an intuitive knowing of the sacredness in all life. At this level, you experience others as yourself. Suffering is not theirs, it is yours. Joy is not mine, it is ours. Judgment vanishes. You begin to live from the heart, not as sentimentality, but as a profound inner truth. The spiritual body is often awakened through mystical experiences, deep states of meditation or grace. It is what saints, sages, and bodhisattvas operate from, those who live not for themselves but for the healing of the world. Divine body, by eternal self, the presence behind all forms. This is the pure essence of who you are, formless, timeless, and radiant. It is the direct experience of oneness with the Absolute. At this level, there is no individuality, no story, no separation, just being. It is bliss without opposite, joy that requires no cause. It is what the mystics call Atman, Brahman, Christ consciousness, or the I Am presence. The divine body does not move, think, or feel. It is. Words fail to describe this level because it is beyond mind. It cannot be reached by effort or will, only by surrender, when all the other layers are silenced, when the seeker becomes still enough to merge with the sought. The divine body is not a body in the normal sense. It is the radiant background behind all other layers, the light that shines through every form, every thought, every heartbeat.